Good evening, everyone. So today is the day that I'm gonna spend a ton of gems and speed ups to really kind of bring my Lightning Dragon up to speed. And as you can see here, it's only level 21. I initially went with Fire Dragon 29, but I did realize that probably Lightning Dragon would be the better fit for me, and that is because of the talents that unlock in Season 3. So yeah, now if you have watched some of the previous videos, it's like I've really been strategizing how I should approach this very intensive grinding. And because of that, I have been waiting for an event to come around, and that is the one we have now, which is King of the Hill. And we are in the 4th round, where we get points from upgrading dragon and tech, as well as buildings. So I must say I haven't performed super well in the other ones, so this is just an opportunity for me to secure a top 50 rank. Thereby, let's see, what is it we're gonna get? So we're gonna definitely get 20, perhaps with the kill event we can maybe perform well here and also get ourselves up to rank 30 to 40 and get a few more of the shots here. But let's just dive right in, because I have just gotten the governed position in here for Tyke, where I will get a 3% dragon upgrade speed, as well as I have set my talents correctly. So that's the one here. We are gonna increase our upgrade speed by 10%. And also a reason for me to really kind of like intensify this is that I do not want to be sitting at this talent tree that I have built here, because I do want to keep on progressing academy technologies. And as you can see here, I can't have both. So I kind of just want to use this whenever I either have like a long dragon queue, or in this case I have short ones. But I want to just bring it up to pace in a sense. Moreover, there's other things in here that I might not necessarily want to keep having. So for instance, the decreased gold for my dragon upgrades. I would in general want to have this one on, so my regular training troop cost is lower. And we will also dive a bit into this, that I'm going to use a lot of my troops to grind dragons. And I'm not going to train them back before I'm changing my talent tree back to my usual PvP, my usual grind one here. And then I'm going to swap this one over to well-fed when I'm training a lot of troops. And then I'm going to swap it back to Dragon's Treasure, because overall it's just going to be cost efficient for me to do that. So yeah, also we are exactly because of that in this tree, we have the reduced time for purifying dragon chest. So as we are going to be going through a lot of speed ups, we are also just going to go through a lot of rush chests, so to speak. So we're going to be using a lot of these, and moreover, this is just a perfect timing to do both, because we are in the midst of a stellar compass, and thereby we have this spinning reward game. So I'm just going to be using a ton of gems as well, and get a lot of dice rolls. So yeah, with that in mind, I'm just gonna set up my troops as well. So we're gonna just check if the march is set up for dragon hunt, and it is not, because we have cleave on. And as you can see here, this is also something that's really worth paying attention to, is that I have an ability here that it basically deals no damage to the bosses, because it's secondary. Like it's the 2 nearby units that this ability deals damage to. So instead I'm going to equip Heavenly Thunder, as this is also an AoE, but it does in fact deal damage to our main target here. And then we're just gonna go through a lot of level 9s. Let's just see. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Because you can see we're in the frost, and there's limited amount of territory that I'm in right now with green territory. I'm actually gonna leave frost for a minute here, and this is really again just to improve my damage here to make sure that there's because there's a chance that these would spawn in the frost area. So here I'm secured that they don't have a 20% damage boost, which would again result in a high cost. But yeah, the benefit of this rush here is definitely that there is really, like, there's no, I don't have to wait for alliances to help out in this case. So I'm just gonna boost through a ton here. Let's see how far we're gonna get, because I may run out of gold eventually here, I think. I'm just a bit hesitant here because I'm actually worried if I'm missing anything. I'm definitely gonna use a lot of, I have a ton of speed ups here. Upgrade. I sincerely hope I'm not missing an important detail here before I'm just throwing away all my speed ups. So yeah, please, if there's any missing tips, then please throw those in the comments so at least other people can catch if there should be anything. But I do think this is literally all the boost we can acquire. So yeah, set the right talents. Probably let us just see how we're actually looking in the technology. Is there anything in the alliance technology tree we can benefit from? I don't think there is. Yeah, actually maybe there's technologies here. Perhaps not. These old building. No, I think this is it, guys. So make sure you get the govern talents, and then yeah, all that's left to do is just get this one up to speed. I want to keep some of my 1 minute speed ups. And yeah, one of the reasons I'm actually using a lot of speed ups on my dragon here is that I'm prioritizing it, but also like I can't kind of like keep up acquiring resources for the amount of speed ups I actually have, which is quite crazy. I am spending quite a lot on this account, hence I have so many speed ups, because I'm buying cheap bundles all the time and they have a lot of these 5-minute speed ups, hence I have so many. And yeah, I'm just not really doing anything to acquire resources, and I've only just begun doing that through the wishing fountain here, that I've started to go a bit higher than I usually was in terms of my gem spendings. And it's really also from having realized doing these calculations on troop cost, fighting known bosses, that I could see that it's really the resources that is our biggest investment almost, I would say. So yeah, I've started to take it all the way to 40 now, also to get the 3-hour building speed ups here. Potentially I might even start going up to 50 because I'm really behind on resources. So yeah, that is probably a lack of activity on my side, that I'm just not collecting enough resources to keep up with this. Let's just see. So a dragon, we're taking 1,000 deaths here. It's quite high. But yeah, we're just gonna keep on farming a lot, because we are gonna be using a lot of gems to unlock all this. Farm away, boys. Let's just see. Every fun up kicking in. And this is where one thing that I haven't covered is definitely that you may wanna really develop immortals solely for the purpose of gnome bosses. So definitely Hippolyta is an amazing boss killer, as well as Yoshi. So it may be beneficial to actually develop these immortals solely for the purpose of dropping them into your main march. You can see I could potentially replace, say, Zenobia with a damage dealer. However, I have Himiko and Beth, and they are both heavy AoE, so it is only one 1/3 of that damage, approximately 1/4 that actually applies to the gnome boss. So not that big a benefit. What is also nice to do is throw in Charles in your front squad. He protects a lot of damage, so you take significantly less losses. I can just try to show you that as an example. Mind that I will be dealing much less damage. We're just gonna keep on developing our dragon for a bit, and I think I'm just gonna rush this one because then I believe I will be out of speed ups. Oh. Sorry, I will be out of gold after this one. So lots of speed ups used, lots of gold, but yeah, definitely we picked up a little bit here. I guess that's all decent, but let's just dive right back. So you can see now I'm not one-shotting the giant here, but you can see I'm taking way less losses. So before I'm looking at 1,000, 1,100 even, but now it's down to 419. So I mean, cost-wise, again, we're dropping our death rate significantly by doing this. So this could be fun to plot into the Excel sheet actually to see if going to hitting a level 9 in this case might still be more cost efficient in terms of gems than it would be using my primary march. So if we just try to plot in a new column here where we have a much lower true power because we're throwing in Charles suddenly, but he just provides a lot of protection for our units. I've just tried to run a few of these, so a level... That was a level 10, exactly, because we were still 2-hitting that one with Charles suddenly, so you can see we're dropping our average death rate significantly on that one. So just changing that, and then as well as the level 9 that we suddenly need a 2 hits to kill, but we do lower our death quite a bit. So if we just quickly try to update the cost of units on that, so instead that would be J. Same for this one. And I think I need to adjust D4 to I4 exactly. So we're suddenly using 2 AP lines. That's messed up. Okay, whoops, wrong number. It's still D4. Thank you. Sorry about that, guys. That's the one. I2 to I2. Alright, so we can actually get below 6 gems per crystal by throwing in Charles in our main march and running level 10s. Good to know. I'm gonna continue my journey doing so. So having rushed through my dragon upgrades, where we're actually looking in King of the Hill now. I hope I'm getting up there 20. Oh shoot, it's not that high. At least it got us to the 50th bracket. Well, but yeah, have this in mind. Probably design your march accordingly. So you take the minimum amount of losses, and yeah, just pick immortals that are really like focused on single target damage, not these AoE damage immortals, like exactly in my case, Beth, Himiko, Khan, whatnot, Merlin as well. Alright guys, like and subscribe, follow along. Bye bye.